Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Millimeters apparently is not working. I updated it and it sucks.
We don't have volume.
We don't need volume.
Oh, fuck.
They're missing the sauce that I'm doing right now, dude.
You doing sauce?
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome back to the Producer Lounge.
Yo, let's blow stuff up.
It's funny because always in post, all this stuff is just still in there.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get goddamn millimeters. I updated it and I didn't even think to check.
Dude. It's a professional podcast.
It's a very professional show, guys. Guys, it's a professional show.
Professional podcast.
I mean, there's a table.
There's a table. We got a table.
It's
that's
episode 229, guys.
Wow. Jesus.
Welcome back. We're all going to go headphoneless.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're basically naked.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry,
My
bro.
bad. Damn it, I need to revolutionize your podcast.
It's been revolutionized.
Yep.
I mean, it's nice now I can rock the full mohawk and not
Sick.
have anything
Looks cool.
weighing it down. Hey, thanks.
I like wearing my hat sideways or something.
There you go. Perfect.
Something I can't usually do.
Folks, we have Dmvu on the show tonight.
What the fuck?
We've been working on this poll for the last 7 years. We've been messaging you every year for 7 years. No.
I've been fighting tooth and nail to not come here.
No, fine.
Fuck these guys, dude.
My agent says I should go.
He says the optics are mid.
Yeah.
At best. At best.
Me before I got my glasses.
Right.
Mid optics.
But
Optics.
do you remember when it is? Hopefully it's that one.
It is.
Okay.
I know the sound.
Just it says mid. Mid.
It would be a good one.
What's up, first-time chatter, Shrimp Nose?
Oh, dude, that's
Welcome.
my boy Riley. Hello,
your boy?
Riley.
Oh,
That's my
Riley?
dog.
Shout out Riley.
Real quick, everyone, go listen to Shrimp Nose. Phenomenal producer.
Oh, let's go.
Phenomenal artist in general. Very
Well,
good.
he's got a
Let's link up,
pretty
bro.
similar
That's all I'm saying.
nose to one, or it's a pretty similar nose.
I mean,
he might. I don't know.
Who's to say? He's got a nice nose.
He has a similar name to one of my favorite names of all time, which is
Dick
Crawdad
Nose.
Sniper.
Oh,
Sniper.
yeah, that's a
And
good
so
name.
it's a great name. And so Shrimp Nose.
Shout
it's
out
close,
Crawdad.
and I love it.
Yeah.
Well done, sir.
He's 100 years old.
Similar vibes.
He's 100 years old.
He is.
Aquatic
He is.
animals.
Good job, Shrimp Nose. Is he just an old guy or what?
He's just his own man. He's one man.
One man.
Yes, single guy.
Tiny nose.
He met the Undertaker at the airport last year.
he did not.
Very cool. It was very cool.
No,
That's
he did
very
not.
sick.
I'm
he did.
jealous.
Yeah, huge. I saw the picture. Undertaker's fucking huge.
I bet he's huge,
Yeah.
dude. Like, how do you miss that?
Yeah.
When I was like 11 or whatever, Undertaker was my guy.
Dude,
Right.
that's-
It was like
all of our
Stone Cold
guys.
and Undertaker,
my
and they were
favorite
the
era
guys.
of Undertaker was motorcycle denim, like 90s like biker
Yeah.
Undertaker.
Yeah.
'Cause
It was the best black.
I mean, you know, undead Undertaker's cool, but like American Undertaker is very.
it grabs your spirit.
It does. It does. It enriches me.
Yeah, it's so good. It makes me vote red somehow, just inherently.
Vote red
Jesus
or
Christ.
dead.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry, the Undertaker told me.
My blood is red, so I vote it.
He write in the Undertaker every election. This year's your year.
This is the one.
It's gotta be
I mean,
Change the world.
low key. I would vote for the Undertaker.
Idiocracy,
There's
bro.
been surprisingly some relatively good wrestler politicians, dude.
That's true.
Jesse Ventura, dude.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
I love
on.
Jesse
Yeah.
Ventura.
Mad Mountain Mike from Portsmouth, New
I
Hampshire, ran
forgot
a
about
laundromat, and yeah, I think he became like a mayor or something. But
Let's go.
I mean, it's worrisome because like the concussions, you're like, what are you
Yeah,
gonna
like,
do? But you know, so far they've done relatively good job.
Dude, this is the political lounge, so
Welcome back to the Political Lounge.
welcome back.
I paid you guys off.
So,
paid off your VJ.
Right, yeah.
so tell us more about how you radicalize other producers.
Yeah,
I've
right.
been outed.
No, there were no names or people or mice hurt in this operation.
On my shirt.
No shrimp. No
So,
noses.
Speaking of production,
Yeah. Like we were just speaking about.
what's your view on Bitwig. Have you ever?
I've
messed
never
with
used
Bitwig?
it. The people I know who are really into it are like better producers than most people I know, so it scares me a little
fun.
bit. Like
That's a
Chi,
fun one.
I know like Chi's really into Bitwig,
Chi,
and like
yeah.
it's
The guys from Noisia?
Nick.
yes,
from Noisia,
yeah,
at
no,
least.
exactly. People who make music that I can't understand how to
I
make
love
music,
Bitwig, dude.
so I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I started on Fruity Loops and then moved to Ableton, and then moved to Bitwig about 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
And it's perfect for me because I want to modulate a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And Fruity Loops, the way it was set up, didn't make sense to me. Although I probably should have just stuck with it as opposed to switching to Ableton. That probably could have convinced my brain.
That's literally the
But-
reason I stuck with it, is because I was like, I tried to like 10 years ago, I tried Ableton very briefly. And I was at this point where I knew what I was trying to make and I didn't know the like hotkeys and shit. And it was
Right,
very
it's
frustrating
huge.
to be like, I just want
It's
to
like
add
a
reverb.
6-month journey.
So I
at
went
least.
back to Fruity Loops because I was like, I can at least get the idea out of my head, you know, and enough time. And then I just like probably should have learned Ableton at some point, but now it's, you know,
Yeah, too late.
16 years later, and I'm like, I can't learn anything else, you know.
I'm committed now.
My brain is full. So
I already filled it up.
yeah,
Yeah.
no space left up there.
That's kind
Fruity
of...
Loops.
Or no, I'm not at the like no, actually I kind of am. So Bitwig 6 beta just dropped like 2 days ago, yesterday something, and my
Sick.
really close friend is convincing me to try
Restraint.
it. Restraint,
Dude, risk
Yeah.
it all.
risk it all,
Do
yeah,
it, dude.
and
All your cards on the
Agreed.
table.
yeah, and I was playing with it, and
Agreed.
it's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun, but the first 2 hours were brutal.
See, and that's when I tried Ableton, I won't front. I didn't get past 2 hours. I should have just worked harder, but you know, I was like,
You're like,
fuck
this is weird and different.
I was
I don't
like,
get
this
it.
looks like
Fuck it.
Excel.
yeah.
Do you remember the year?
God, that was like 2011.
I mean, the
maybe.
political upheaval of
2012.
2011, like,
Oh,
you
it
can't
was-
be blamed
Jesse
for switching.
Ventura was in office that
That's
year as
right.
well. So
That's right.
That's
But
all
he
I'm
was
saying.
doing the Lord's work
Yeah, he was. He was.
up in Minnesota.
the
Fucking-
Lord State.
Amen, brother.
State.
I think Shrimp lives in Minnesota.
Oh,
Shout out,
Let's
Shrimp
just have him
Nose.
on the
Nice.
pod. Riley, you can say stuff in the chat. I'll
Yes,
voice
please.
it for you.
You want to just fly out real quick?
Yeah. We
Catch the
always-
tail end of the pod?
Come here, boy.
While you
Yeah.
guys continue, I'm going
we
to try and
always
figure this out real
fully
quick.
try and recommend people ask questions if they're wondering about something
Yeah.
in the pod. But then again, there's only a couple people usually in there.
Yeah, that's
So they're just listening.
And Riley knows how to make music, so you know I don't expect him to ask anything.
Oh, for sure.
But
Yeah.
and I don't know any other people, so you know,
Fair. Fair.
have my
Yeah,
dad watch.
I got into Ableton because I was making music for a church,
Oh, sick.
and I was playing guitar, and I had like a MIDI pedal. I just figured out like I don't have a band. How can I make music for the worship service or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah.
And so I was making beats and then playing guitar, and I had like intro, verse, chorus, or whatever on the pedal board, so I could switch
Millimeters.
because I wanted to be flowy.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
be able
yeah.
to do whatever I wanted.
See, that makes sense.
That's
like
how I learned it. But like, I was a retard back then.
everyone I know started Ableton
I finally
because of
updated it.
live capabilities. They
Right.
were like, I don't want to DJ. I want to like produce and then like
Yeah.
play it live. And I was like,
That's
don't.
exactly
I was
how I
like, I
started.
want to DJ. like, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But I actually started a similar way with
That's
like
interesting, yeah.
Audacity, but
Yeah.
where I
Dog over here.
got a microphone. I was in high school band, and with homework you have to like record rudiments and shit.
Yeah.
And I used the mic, and I would just record myself playing drums. And I was like, I need to put like cool sounds over the drums. So I would record my drums into Audacity, and then go to like Looperman, and
When
just
did
like
you...
Yeah.
this was like 2008.
Right, and when did you first hear, like, dubstep shit?
Probably like 2009. 2010.
Okay, so you hadn't even,
sick.
like, heard dubstep, and you were already like, I should put cool sounds on top of these
I
drums.
didn't make dubstep when I started. I made like hip hop beats. I like was specifically
Okay.
trying to produce hip hop albums for like the shitty kids in my high school.
Okay, so you were listening to hip hop?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
No,
And
and
now Now you make strictly rhythm.
Yes.
It was a crazy change of pace, dude.
Guys, you should go check out his most recent release. It is straight rhythm.
Rhythm
Straight
bangers to the head,
bangers
to the
to the
throat.
dome.
It's actually Ivy Labby, which I was
thank you.
very happy. I was
I'm-
like, ooh.
They're one of my biggest influences.
too.
Oh my
They're
god,
the
fuck
best.
yeah.
Not just
That
their
makes so
sound,
much sense,
but
actually.
I'm influenced by like just
How cool they are?
how fucking cool they are,
Vibe, yeah.
how well dressed they are.
Yeah. It's
How,
insane.
Yeah.
dude, Gove smells good. I met him one time.
Dude,
He's
yeah?
a really nice smelling man. Dude,
He like walked past us in an after party, and we're like, oh god.
it's like smoke,
I gave him
smoke
a
coming off of him.
That
You're
was
like,
fucking
holy
awesome.
shit.
Yeah,
man.
he did touch him.
You're like, yo, can I
I
suck
gave him
your
a little shoulder.
But yeah, their
Shout out
ability
Gove.
to just like release all kinds of music and
all-
just
yeah,
stay true to
beautiful.
themselves.
It's the most beautiful thing.
It is. It is. Everyone. Well, I was gonna say everyone should do it, but not everyone should do that. If you're trying to, sometimes if you just release whatever you want, it can be slightly detrimental. But
Yeah,
if
there's
you
a-
do it, just own it. Just balls to the
Right,
wall.
but
you
to
know?
taste. To taste.
Yes,
It's the same
yeah.
thing. You don't want to over salt anything or over
Yes.
flavor anything. It's to taste.
And like, if I tried to make a different genre and it was bad, I wouldn't release
No.
it. Be like,
Don't
oh,
release everything.
multi-genre, and they're like, this is bad house. Like, you shouldn't release it. But the Ivy Lab seems to do
Ivy Lab-
everything well.
Right.
Always does a good job
Yeah.
every single
But
time.
we
yeah,
never
very
done a bad
curated.
time.
I'm pretty
It's
sure.
curated as fuck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're killing thousands of babies along the way.
Oh yeah.
Like
What?
Wake after wake.
yeah,
like
killing,
killing
the
the
project. Yeah,
babies.
killing the project.
I thought you meant literal
Hey, bring the
babies. I was like,
baby in.
yo.
No, we've talked about this.
I can only make a beat after I kill a baby.
Keep the babies
Get it in
alive.
Yeah.
there.
No, they are legit, and I was
Yeah.
very happy with your most recent release.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's called something pillows or
Porcelain pillows.
Porcelain
Yeah.
pillows. Yeah,
Almost
that's
forgot.
right.
I don't remember the name of anything
fair.
I
Same.
release.
I'm glad I'm not the only
That's
one.
the
Yeah.
least important part of the release, in my opinion. So.
And it's weird because in the DAW, at least for me, it exists as like 140 project with Wubs.
Yeah.
Version
Oh, yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
And then somebody wants it, and you're like,
How do I name this?
and then you can't even find it on the DJ stick because you're like, I don't remember what
One
the
thing
fuck
I've
it's
learned to
called.
do is when I need to like do pre-masters and shit is go to the date. I go to, because I upload things to Dropbox to listen to. I go to the date I uploaded it, and then I go to that date on my computer. And I'm like,
Right.
it's one of these.
Right.
Statistically, it's
Yeah.
going to be one of these. So
Yeah, I have my projects organized into year,
Yep.
month.
yeah.
Same.
So
Yeah, because
I
name
always
is
go to my
useless.
render file on my computer and
Yep.
then scroll down to like the first time it popped up.
Yep.
And
That's
then
the
I'm
way.
like, okay,
This is the way.
there's this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except I've done that before, and you still can't find it. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh,
It'll happen.
does it not exist? Like, did I
It'll-
not write
yeah.
this song?
Yeah.
Right.
But
Why
This
did
was-
I
you
default
brought
save
it
it?
back from the dead? That
Yeah.
was like another year before that.
Right.
Like, it's
Yeah.
just like way in this back folder. That
Oh,
you
that's
never
one time I
find.
like moved everything to a different hard drive, and I was like, I'll check the date, and I noticed everything was the same date.
same
and I was
date.
like,
You're like,
oh,
no,
okay.
no.
Uh-oh.
I've done it before.
Game over.
But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I've had a couple
hilarious.
projects
That
that
sucks
just
so bad.
disappeared into the ether.
Oh, yeah.
Where I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
no, that was the first drum and bass song I ever made. That was like okay, and it's just, and I never
Yeah.
got a version B. I just like made it and printed it, and then never found
Yeah.
the project again.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah. R.I.P.
fuck.
Yeah, you ever
Why?
listen to something you did once, and you're like, I don't know how I did that.
Oh yeah,
And
all
the
the time.
project's long gone. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
I guess I'll never know what I did.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll happen after like six months or so. I'm like, wait a minute. I like vaguely remember writing this song, but there's huge gaps.
Yeah.
Where I blacked out. Like,
Yeah.
I do not remember what
In
the
a
fuck I
fugue
did.
state, like floating behind the computer.
Yeah, just
out of body.
Yeah.
well, it's more like this.
Yeah.
Just so hunched. Yeah, like until you can't breathe. and you're
Real
like,
producer hours.
posture check.
And if like
Yeah, when you're like, oh, I'm going to straighten my back, so it's like this. You're like, oh, yeah, there we go.
it's hilarious because so many people like look up to artists and they're like, oh, that dude is so cool or whatever. But like when you actually see the process,
It's like, it's the least cool guy
Yeah,
you'll
you're
ever
like,
meet.
least cool guy.
This
Yeah.
guy's a
Most
fucking
guys are
nerd.
cooler than that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Except for Noisia.
Yeah, that they don't count.
'Cause they're
and
just
Ivy
like-
Lab. Yeah.
So proper.
This works because it works. Can you see?
They're like, oh, yes.
Oh, they're Russian now.
calculations.
Russian noise.
It's so hard to do a Danish
Yeah.
fucking accent.
I figured it
Yeah,
out. I was
yeah,
like,
it's so hard.
European.
Yeah,
You're like,
right.
it's European accent.
They're from Groningen,
Yeah.
so let that be an invitation into their language and their accent.
exactly.
It's like impossible. It's just a bunch of H's and G's.
I think TMSV is from Holland. And
I believe you. There's so many guys from
I
Holland.
tease him about
Yeah.
that language.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what's up with that?
Right.
Yo, what's up with that?
Weird language.
What's with the wooden shoes?
Yo. I do love how
Windmills?
Dutch kind of looks like you can read what it says. It's
Right.
very strange. The words
Right,
are like
right.
hot uten dog. And
Yeah,
you're like,
you're like
I know what that says, but like, is this what? Like,
yeah, it's kind of the same thing with German, except for a couple little random umlauts and stuff on
freaky
things.
deaky Dutch.
Yeah, the freaky deaky Dutch. I lost it in a terrible smelting accident.
I just rewatched
thinking
all
about
3
that.
Austin Powers.
Really?
They fucking hold up. They
Yeah.
withstand
Yeah,
the
I
test of
believe
time.
that
Yeah.
I don't know if you
100%.
ever watched a movie that you go back to and it is
Yeah.
not good anymore.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Oh,
why?
it's always the
and it's so
worst.
sad because you're so excited.
Yeah, it's Indian in the
right.
cupboard.
Dude, I went to watch the first Austin Powers and it was so good. I did all 3 in one day.
Amen.
And I was
That
like, dude,
boy.
let's
Amen,
fucking
brother.
go.
Yeah, that's a
First
good
one's still
day.
the best, but like, yeah, that's really withstood the test of time.
Yeah.
I had that with Spy Kids 3D.
Nice.
When it came out, I was like 9 or whatever, and I was like, "This is probably the greatest
I
piece of
hate it.
cinema."
Yep.
I
of all
avoided
time.
watching all of those.
And I watched it again like a year ago, and I was like, "Oh, like
Yeah, of
everything
course.
about it is
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
the worst."
Yeah,
That's like
still
a
love it, though.
classic horrible first movie.
Yeah.
Just like in the early era of those kind of
CGI.
shit.
Yeah.
it's
CGI looks
Early
not chill.
CGI, early 3D, and the whole film you can tell was like made to be like 3D because
Yeah.
there's all these parts when you're just watching it on your TV where it's like something gets
Someone's
way
hand.
too close.
Yeah,
yeah. Like,
yeah, they're really
Like,
accentuating it.
Cutting edge shit here.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, guys. I mean, it's kind of the same thing with OTT. Not to bring it back to production or anything.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say it's like when they first like started doing stereo in like the 60s.
Right.
Like now it's stereo, all the drums are on the left.
I know.
You're like,
put the snare way
it's cool.
higher.
The first time
Why,
I hear it,
though?
it's cool, but then you're like, all right, like I get it.
Every
Dude.
Beatles song
I
ever.
was just gonna
Yeah.
say the Beatles. You go back to the
Which-
old ones before the remaster or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean,
snare
even with the
would blend
remaster.
hard,
It's
right?
kind of sick, dude.
You could
kind of
do
sick.
You
It is
could do
kinda
like
sick.
an
Power
intro
move.
or I don't know. To introduce a break, you just like throw it
Yeah.
over here.
Sure.
I mean, and then you have like a fucking like little teaser bass line coming like from the opposite side. Like live, that might be kind of lit.
I've done it like
Yeah.
where like if it's like a song with a vocalist, like the intro will have some shit on this side and the vocals will be on this side, and it
Oh,
sounds
yeah?
like it makes it sound like an intro because you're like, oh, there's like different sides.
I guess, yeah. That's
And
a
then
good
when
call.
it comes in,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
separates it so much.
you know squishes together
Yeah.
a bit. But you write that down. Jot that one down.
I write it down for the YouTube
You just write a
description.
bunch of question marks.
No, it's so I don't have to go back and like watch the episode again and like try and
W.
figure shit out.
Sus.
Yeah.
Mid.
I had this weird phase, which was inspired by some Skrillex song, where the intro. I don't know if it actually happened. This was a while ago, but I just remember thinking that this is what was happening, where I did like this multi-band split, and it was just like a 2-band, so it was just high and low, right? And on the highs, I would pan it left, and on the lows, I would like pan it right. Not hard, but like enough where you like get a little stereo image.
yeah.
And then like every 2 to 4 bars, I would swap it. So it would like just do a little thing.
Whoa.
And at the
Trippy,
time, I
bro.
was like, that's the coolest thing I've ever fucking heard. And like it actually still might be cool, but
I think
don't
it'd
know,
be
that's
cool.
such a weird thing
I like
to do.
stereo shaping
Yeah,
stuff a lot.
yeah,
I think
me too.
I think it's underutilized.
I
in
agree,
music,
right?
you know. Well, and I think there was like when I first started producing, people were like, "You can't use stereo because all club systems are in mono."
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And I suppose that was true at the time, but now it's like there's not really
It's not
many
that way
mono. Yeah,
anymore.
no, we
Yeah.
live in the future. Like,
Yeah.
there's 2
We
speakers
have-
now.
Yeah.
we get stereo now.
Yeah.
Right.
So what are some fun things you like to do to just do stereo shaping? Or, like creative
well,
or
since
weird?
I use old Fruity Loops, Fruity Stereo Shaper is very nice. And
What does that do?
Yeah,
so
what would it do?
it's a very simple plugin. It's 4 sliders, and you have like left top, left bottom, right bottom.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And you can literally just, so like what I'll do is I'll put a hi-hat in and put it to the left just a bit, and then put a second hi-hat in that's the same and put it a bit to the right, and then move it like a 1/5 of a millisecond back, so the hi-hat's like
Oh, a little Haas.
wrap around your head a bit. Yeah,
Yeah,
and like
cool.
stuff like that. You
Is
know?
it like a
And
different tone hi-hat or the same
the
hi-hat?
same hi-hat usually.
Okay.
It depends, you know. Sometimes like a shaker on one side. Sometimes you're like it's
If
too
you're-
Beatles-like, but a shaker here and a
Yeah.
hi-hat here. But like, and it's also fun to like turn on like on a bass. So like have something that's like nice and centery, and then when the sub comes out, have it separate and spread wide, then
Yep.
come back in. You know,
Yep.
which
I agree.
yeah, it's it's something I was afraid to do for a long time.
Sure.
So I was like, it'll disappear on the speakers.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I just
Right.
kept playing shows, and I was like, that's not real anymore. So
Right.
That doesn't exist.
it was unk advice when I was young.
Yeah,
Unk
I
advice?
Definitely the YouTube people giving advice were definitely talking about mono
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For sure.
systems, blah blah blah.
And they were also
like
making like
PAs.
yeah, and they were making like wedding music. and
Right.
shit, you know, like, it's,
Right, totally. They totally
like
were.
the cello has to be mono, and I'm like, does it?
Yeah. Yeah.
The cello.
Mozart would have put it off to the left.
Well, Mozart couldn't hear, so
I need to do some of that.
cello.
I need to get crazier with my panning
Yeah, you do.
because I
Master channel.
I don't
Yeah.
pan.
Master channel.
panning. I'm with a master pan.
Also, one thing I do a lot now is I've reverted to is ping pong delay.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's honestly,
It's just-
it's a classic,
Eighth note,
dude.
like dotted eighth notes and quarter note triplets. It's like
Yeah.
that. It's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
instant groove to
yeah.
anything.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
You know,
I use ping pong often.
if you can't
Yeah.
figure out a groove, you can cheat and just be like
Yeah.
ping pong delay on something, and then you're like, all right.
Oh,
dude.
there's
now
the
we're
thing.
cooking.
Yeah.
dude.
Right,
Now we're
right.
cooking.
I can connect to some of these rhythms.
Because for a while, I was really into delay just by millisecond. Because I was like, it sounds better not on a grid. But then,
Oh, like almost tonal.
yeah.
delay?
And just like, well, in delay, we're like, I would just set it to, instead of sync, set it to milliseconds.
Yeah.
So then you get it close enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it kind of falls
Right.
out of time.
Yeah.
Because,
Oh,
like
I
dub
see, I
and
see.
shit.
Okay,
But
right.
then one day I was like, turn it on sync and do ping pong. And I was like, it's on the grid, but it's still cool.
Still
cool.
Because I was very
Right.
anti-grid for a while.
Sure,
And I'm
sure.
I'm coming back to grid a
Oh,
little bit.
interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
I've been,
That's a hot take.
Yeah.
I've been
Coming back
writing
to the
like
grid.
techie 140 stuff, very gritty. Like,
Well, that's how
think
you
like,
pay the bills.
It's someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
but think like like old goth trad and shit, just like straight 16th notes and
Yeah.
like because
Cool.
it's fun. I spent
Cool.
so much time slopping drums up without a grid.
Right.
It feels good to revert.
One of my favorite things lately with delays is just controlling like how wide it is.
Yeah.
Just putting something at like 50% the stereo image is so nice. Or like kind of just picking a random number between like 10% and 100% like width. And all your delays are kind of bouncing in like weird parts of the stereo
Yeah.
image through the song.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. I
Very
love
fun.
delay
Here in
that
Bitwig,
like.
you just random the knob,
Yeah.
and then it just
Yes,
Oh, I can do that
in
now.
Bitwig. Just kidding.
Oh, he's already catching on.
bro.
We're sponsored by Bitwig here, so you better watch your mouth. No, just kidding. We're actually not.
We wish.
Yeah, like I fucking wish we were sponsored by
you wish.
Bitwig. If you're watching, please. They're
Also,
very serious.
Fucking.
Oh,
We should get
yeah,
a sponsor from
100%.
Kill Arts too. We
Yes,
fucking
Kill
rep
Arts.
the
You
fuck
use
out of
Kill
Kill
Arts?
Arts.
Stuffs.
I have not.
Phase Plan? You haven't used Phase Plan?
Okay, well, I've tried the original Phase Plant back in the day. It came with
Okay.
the version of Fruity Loops I got.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
This was like the
Little
OG
bundle?
one.
Wow.
And it
Are
was
you
like a
talking
trial
about
or like a demo.
Plant.
I am talking about. You're right. You're right. It's
Okay.
not Phase
Okay.
Plant. You're right. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
Plant.
you
You're right.
draw
You're
the
right.
things.
I mixed up my plants. Yeah,
Ah,
you're right.
yes.
They are.
You're right.
It is confusing.
Yeah,
It
you're
is.
right. It was Sin Plant. Good call.
Right.
Because yeah,
How did you know that? That's crazy.
Fruity
I
Loops
was
guy.
around.
Yeah, he was
I-
around.
oh,
This
yeah,
is
I guess.
back
I was
in the
making
day.
beats. I
Yeah.
just
Unk is
wasn't
talking,
making
all
very
right.
good
Unk is
beats.
talking now.
Yeah, when I had Sin Plant, I was not making good beats either. And it's funny because I wish I had that plugin now. I think about it. I look back on
Dude,
it and been like,
well-
if I knew what I was doing when I had that shit.
Have you
like,
seen
Right.
the two?
Yeah. Yeah,
where
and it's
you can
fucking-
use AI to fucking have it.
Dude, the
create
sample
you tons of-
recreation thing looks crazy. Looks
When it came
absolutely
out,
pretty
I was
insane.
nasty.
pumped. We fucking raved about it on the podcast, and then I just didn't buy the.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Yeah, we're poor.
No, I
And then
do
it
the
just
same thing.
stopped.
Yeah.
But like, if I could have that right now, I would love having it.
We should all pitch in, share
Yeah.
a copy. Every
down.
like once a week, we trade it off.
Right.
Yeah, right.
That
I
is
just
good
saw
move.
Ableation was posting about it on his story.
Love that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
Great
was like,
producer.
oh, he's fucking using it? Maybe I should hop back on that.
Bro, I think that it's insane, especially for like a wonky lead sound that just like sounds unfamiliar. Because somewhere between the AI starting to try to make the sound and making what it tries to make the sound, like the in-between nodes on there are like these weird fucking like
Just cool
they're more
moments.
dry. Like it's like it hasn't added the right LFO for pitch to like wobble it in the right way
Yeah.
or whatever to make
Yeah.
it sound like a voice.
Yeah,
It's
see-
just right now it just kind of sort of has a couple of the elements.
And that's what makes
Right.
it cool. That's like I was a
Yeah.
big fan of like Google Deep Dream or whatever it
Oh,
was.
I know,
Where it's
right?
like the AI was so shitty, it just would
Yeah.
like make things like into dogs and eyes, and I was like,
It was
that's,
always dogs.
I was like, that's dope. as
Dogs and
fuck, dude.
eyes.
Like,
There's always
yeah, like that's cool.
Yeah, the early days of AI were tits.
They were very cool, dude.
yeah,
very
yeah,
cool.
It was nice.
oh yeah.
I hope when we get like super, super advanced AI in the next like 10, 20 years, you can go back to like classic mode and it's
Yeah.
just the shitty
Yeah.
like dogs and
Yeah,
eyes
just
mode.
like weird hands.
Yeah.
Will Smith
like-
spaghetti
Oh, you
shit.
can do that right
Classic.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
right now
You
the
can go
brain
use
rot
early
that
now. Models.
the brain rot I get on like my TikTok that used to look like dreams. Like you're like, oh, it's so weird. Like now it's like too realistic, and then
Yeah.
they take their face off, and you're like,
It almost got less fun.
like yeah, now it's not as fun.
Yeah.
It looks more like real. It's
Dude,
like,
I got double tricked.
lame.
I saw something where I was like, "This is AI," and it turns out it wasn't. And I was like, "This is fucked up."
Yeah,
like it's even worse. Where I was
Someone's
like,
just doing some
I didn't
really
fucking
good
sign
editing.
I'm
up for
so
this.
on edge, and I'm like, this has to be AI. It was a picture of
Yeah.
like a tower in Sweden. And
Right.
then I like looked it up. I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
real. It's a real building. And I was like, Jesus Christ, dude.
That's how
There
this
are
was
some
like.
videos nowadays.
Yeah. Oh,
like
shit,
it'll be like,
inspect,
what's this
this
colored squirrel? I saw that today. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know,
can't-
but it
you
looks
can't.
dope.
You're like,
It
look,
does
it's cool.
look fucking cool.
If it's real, I respect it.
yeah, dude, I would love this if it was real. I
So,
just don't know.
That's what sucks about. I'm in like all the UFO community
Yeah.
type shit. You know,
Sick.
I love
For
that
sure.
stuff.
Yeah.
And like 10 years ago or whatever, you could kind of be like, okay, maybe it's just a bug or a fucking blah 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 or something, but maybe it is real. And then now I'm instantly just like, nah, I
Yeah.
can't trust fucking any of it because it's just.
Well, there's that, and I just don't trust that it's not a psyop at this point.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm like
Project
Psyop.
Bluebeam.
I feel
Until
like
proven otherwise.
no, not necessarily blue beam, but like just normal. Like yeah, it might be some advanced tech. I don't necessarily
Yeah.
think it's from aliens per se,
It's
or like
just it's the
donations.
government.
Yeah, it's just
but now you almost can't even
motherfuckers.
think that because it's just like, oh, it's probably just AI. Even if it was a
Well, there's
genuine
that as
picture
well.
of like
Well, yeah,
the
but-
government's advanced tech, you're just like, I can't. How
But
do you know?
that's yeah, like I'm talking more like documents and like what's happening in the Senate right now, where they're like,
Oh, fair.
like there's all these secret programs. I'm like,
Yeah.
You're like, you're just saying
You
that because you're
motherfuckers.
fucking everything up.
yeah, like you guys
Things were
have
going
some
good.
shit.
You wouldn't say that.
Like you guys have the microwave version 2
yeah.
or 3 by this point. Like you can put in
H3. Yeah.
like you can put in a phone-sized thing and it comes out with like a turkey dinner.
Yeah. The replicator.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah. They have the.
God, I fucking wish I had one
I
of those.
know. Can you
I
imagine?
know,
Welcome back to the political lounge.
Yep.
folks. We're
The
back.
conspiracy lounge.
Hey.
UFO lounge.
Viva la revolucion.
That's right. Speaking of Coldplay,
Oh, love Coldplay. Very embarrassingly enough.
That's fair.
I always loved Coldplay.
Yeah,
They were trending recently.
I tripped balls to
Yes,
their
they were.
fucking albums back in the day.
Actually, let me rephrase this. I really like their first like 2 or 3 albums. I think their Parachute's one of the best
Yeah.
sad
Yeah.
albums ever written.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they turned really
That John Hopkins album as well. Viva La Vida. really good.
See, that's when
Like
as a
John
Coldplay
Hopkins
head,
produced that.
I was
That's
like,
the last one, I
Yeah.
think. That's
Yeah, I agree.
the last
I
one. And
agree.
even then, it was at a teeter moment.
you
where
could
you're
tell
like,
something bad was gonna happen.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I don't know. XY was pretty fucking good.
See, like,
XY was, yeah.
yeah, it was good. It was good. I think that
Wait,
was
isn't
like,
that before Viva?
I think after.
yeah, I think it was before.
I think it's before.
Yeah, it had like clocks on it and shit.
Okay.
Look, Coldplay heads,
Listen,
sound off in the chat.
Yeah.
because
Inspector, we're
I was
looking at
tripping
you.
acid to
Inspector, what do
XY
you know about
before
Coldplay?
Viva
Yeah.
came out. I'm pretty sure.
What you got?
I'm with you on this, but I could be wrong. As someone who hasn't listened to Coldplay in 15 years.
Yeah, I've been listening forever. But
Well, it is funny they outed that guy.
what?
That's beast mode. The
Oh, yeah,
couple
yeah,
who was
yeah,
like
yeah, the
cheating.
couple.
And
Oh,
then he
yeah.
was like, oh, they're clearly cheating
Yeah,
on
I
each other's
said it.
spouses.
yeah.
Which, I mean, what are you going to say? What, are you not going to say that? Like, it's very funny. A very funny bit.
Oh my God, they have so many.
See,
albums.
that's what I'm saying. They've
It's
really
ins-
dumped a
it's
lot
like,
of...
It's hard to like, wait, where am I looking?
I was always kind
We'll
of.
just have to start the Coldplay podcast where we listen to all the albums straight through.
in the ghillie suit.
We do.
listening
In
to
the ghillie
Coldplay.
suit.
Okay.
Discussions.
Air
We
horns.
get very, very drunk
Okay, so
in order to enjoy.
We
I'll
need
smoke
a
I'll smoke a
parachutes.
pipe.
Oh
Hey.
yes.
hits Parachutes in
Yes.
the year 2000.
Yep.
A Rush of Blood to the Head in
Banger.
2002. X and Y in
Yep.
2005.
Oh.
And Viva La Vida in 2008.
Yeah.
2008.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
The
it's-
year I
I
graduated.
remember this because X and Y.
Yeah.
I remember
Oh,
in
no,
sixth
okay.
grade listening
Yeah.
to that.
I remember being in high school and listening to
And
it.
because
Yeah.
my age and grade corresponds with the year, so in like 2005 to 6, I was in 6th grade. 2006
Nice.
to
Oh,
7, I
nice.
was in 7th grade. So it's
Right.
very
Yeah.
easy to catalog my. And I remember being in 6th grade and hearing that album and being like,
Yeah. It's
"Fucking, I feel my emotions."
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking
It
God. And then I
definitely
found
fucked
like
me up.
DJ Screw, and I was like, also.
Yeah. Oh, let's go.
It was like
Yeah, I
I'm
went
torn.
STS9. I went full fucking the fucking epic.
STS9.
Yeah, STS9.
There was a split. My friend, let me rephrase this. There was a split in my
Oh,
friend
I
group
completely understand
with
you.
just me because they all got into Jamtronica and
Yeah.
I got into not Jamtronica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
I continued to split the line the whole time.
And
somehow.
I gotta tell you, as someone who was a hater, I've seen Sound Tribe. It is fucking dope.
They're so sick. I'm seeing them
It
tomorrow.
was so sick. Dude,
Tomorrow?
hell
yeah,
yeah, dude, hell
tomorrow
yeah.
at the Boulder Theater. I'm so stoked.
Dude, that's gonna
cool.
be tight.
I'm so
it's gonna be
stoked.
very dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they all got into jam bands, and I was like, I like music about the devil. But then they'd all go to jam shows together, and I would go to dubstep shows like alone.
Right,
Yeah.
I go to both though.
you would
I
just
always
go
went to
alone? You would
constantly
send it?
both.
Just send
Good for
it, you know?
you. Hell
Someone's-
yeah.
Someone had to go.
Yeah, I was not that kid, unfortunately.
people
I had
have to.
such a hard time doing things alone like that. Like I would never, like I had to have Aaron or my homies like pull me out to like a Vibe Squad show. But once I went there, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? This is
And
church.
The thing is, too,
This is
I
church.
mean, I made a lot of friends at dubstep shows. So after a few times, you're like, you know,
Right.
it's not really alone. You know, it's-
Right, because you're like, oh,
but-
fucking Jeremy's here.
You're like, it's
Yeah,
the same,
right.
like 30 people at everyone.
Exactly,
But
exactly. Especially then.
yeah, oh, yeah.
It was a tight knit fucking crew.
The first dubstep show I ever saw was The Whittler and Anti Serum.
Damn.
And Rumble Junkie
That's a good start.
at Cervantes in 2009 or 2010.
Dude, shout out the
It
Whittler.
was, dude, it's crazy because he was like the first dubstep artist I ever saw, and he's
And that
one of
was
the
in
only
his
people
intros.
from back then who's still like playing shows.
I know,
you know?
right? Yeah.
He's still playing some of those
And
tunes
he's-
too.
Yeah.
So sick.
He's
at
so
it.
so
sick.
fucking sick.
Yeah, and he's
so
such a
good.
cool guy too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
we need
I,
him on the
I
show.
heard Froggy
Whittler.
Style at that show, and I still hear Froggy Style sometimes. I see the Whittler, and I'm like, this
Right.
is crazy.
Now he's like building his like Twitch community and Discord
Where
and
does
all
he
that
live?
shit. Like,
I think Texas.
Oh, he's in Texas.
I believe he's a
Well,
Texas
next
guy.
time he's in town, Whittler.
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 Where's the
Get
camera?
the Whittler.
Bruv, come on the show. Mate.
Bruv.
Bruv.
I wanna
bruv.
reel it back a little bit, back to the ambience.
You back to Coldplay.
back to that.
Reel it back. Reel it back.
Ambiance.
Yeah.
Back to the Coldplay?
Mr. Matt Dmvu. Fucking. So the first song I ever heard from you was Rhinestones.
Oh, really?
That's what like got me hooked, and it's still
didn't
my
say
favorite.
Blocked, dude. Hell yeah.
I was
know.
going to say, you didn't
Dude.
say blocked.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised.
I've never heard someone say what you just said.
Let's go.
They're like, blocked.
Pop
And
the
I'm like, yeah.
pop the Rhinestones
Yeah.
cherry.
Dude. I'm glad you like that. I'm glad you like that one.
Dude, it's still my favorite. Like, you still are like putting out a bunch of shit, but like something about like it was the right time, right place. It's like nostalgic for me.
Sick,
Not
dude.
nostalgia, that's not the right word, but like, but anyway, your ambience consistently always, like, it makes sense that you're talking about Ivy Lab being an inspiration.
Yeah, dude, ambience is
Can we
the
get
shit.
any sort of nug of like, what is your approach? Like, is it sample based and you're resampling, or are you just stacking layers, or are you just?
Yeah, well, so okay, all my music production, lit shit, chill shit, it's all sample based. Where
Cool.
I resample things. So first of all, like the chill shit, I like actually sample, like go out find old records and shit like that. But
Right.
I try and sample in such a way. It used to be out of fear, where I'm like, take a single vocal chop from a record and then like granulize that into a pad, and it was just like, how can I sample something in such a backwards way that I won't get in trouble for it?
Yeah.
Right.
And like now that I'm older, sometimes I'm like, a good loop is a good loop, you know. But when like rhinestones and shit, like that's, hopefully I don't get murked for this, but like that's a Joanna Newsom sample.
Oh,
and she
okay.
doesn't. Her music's not even on Spotify. She hates the internet,
Damn.
and like hopefully she'll never see this and sue me. But
I know,
I
right,
made
right.
maybe $30 off that song. Joanna, please.
I did the alarm system of her harp teacher.
Sick. Dude.
Yeah,
So
random.
random.
Installed the alarm
fuck?
system
That's so
in
sick.
her harp
She's
teacher's house because she's an excellent
one of the
harpist.
finest harpists
She's like
in the game, and that's why
And she has the fucking craziest voice. And
you know what she
she's
sounds like is Lisa Simpson.
okay.
Which is
Hilarious.
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Let's go.
Once you listen
you
to
hear
it
it.
and hear it, you can't.
Very like.
Yeah. And she's married to Andy Samberg.
Yes.
It's very depressing.
really
Very depressing.
She's the goat.
I'm like, damn, that's your
She's
standard.
winning.
Like, girl, come on, dude.
God damn, dude. She won the game.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah,
watched the
just
game.
like, you know,
Money, baby.
resampling upon resampling. And then, you know, sample a vocal, make a pad using granulizers, and then sample that. You know, just you can infinitely, it's infinite. That's why I like sampling, because there's no ceiling. You know?
Dude, you would love Bitwig.
Okay, dude. I've heard this. I've heard this. You got a gun under the table.
Bitwig person.
Say it. Say it.
I mean, I do.
You would
but
love this.
Well, and see, this is one of those things, right? So, like,
endorse them.
not to sound like a hater. I don't want this to be a hater
No,
moment. But
no,
there
you
was a
can say
lot of
shit all
people,
day, I don't
like
care.
when Ableton came out, they were like, you got to use it. And these were people who didn't make very good music.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't think I got it. But Bitwig is different, where people are like, you got to use it, and it's people like Chi and stuff. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
I hope
Like, okay,
I
maybe I
also
do
live up
got
to
to
that
use it.
standard.
I mean, I trust you guys.
But
So.
it's just,
I don't know.
You're like, don't.
I mean, to be fair, the sampler alone is not very good.
See, and the reason
But
one of the main
audio manipulation is beautiful.
and see, Fruity Loops has Edison, which I
Right,
love.
Edison
One of the
is
greatest
goated.
samplers of all time.
It is goated. Correct.
Yeah, I'm a big Edison
Like, and
fan.
that's-
Do you
I-
use Edison a lot,
for
or do you work
everything.
in audio?
I work
Okay.
at, Edison
You work
for
in- you work in
well,
the sampler.
Edison to chop, and also like FL Slicer, Slice
Okay,
X, shit
right,
like that,
right,
you know,
right.
Because I like you know, cut bits and put it on the keyboard. I like being
Right,
able
of
to
course.
play samples out, but yeah, Edison's just really good for fine tuning exact
Oh, it's so
samples,
good.
and then I mean, there's crazy effects in Edison a lot of people don't know about,
Right.
and like.
It goes deep.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It goes very deep.
It goes so
in fact,
deep.
the O in the top where it says Edison, the name, if the O is a secret button.
No,
it's a
not.
wheel. It's a turntable. So if you click the O and go up, it goes, and then you can like slow the record down. Yeah,
what?
yeah. So it's like a secret. I clicked on it on accident
my
years ago, and I was like,
God.
holy shit!
That's so
You
cool.
bastard.
So yeah,
John,
it's
go
a
test
secret.
that right now.
Yeah, secret Edison.
Wait,
He's in chat. He came into the perfect time. We're talking about Edison. He's okay. So
Easy
Restraint is the
spin
guy
back
who
trick.
got me
Like,
into
let's go.
Edison.
Oh fuck, Joanna's here. Joanna, you're so fucking beautiful.
He's so beautiful.
Wait,
Joanna, please.
Come to me.
you can buy Edison for other DAWs, right?
No, you have to
No.
crack
It's
it.
the same with
You have to crack it. I'm pretty sure.
It's the same with Grossbeat. They don't deliver a standalone.
Yeah.
John knows about it.
Yeah.
But you can. But if you crack it, you can put it into
he
other
already knows
DAWs.
about the secret button. Of course
he does.
Yeah.
Of course he
but to
does.
be fair, Fruity Loops was the first DAW I knew about that was also VST. where you could load Fruity Loops as a VST plugin into like Ableton.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so and that's like people I knew when they first started using Ableton would load Fruity Loops in it because they're like the drum sequencer and shit. But then it just
That
switched
is
to
what I
them.
learned on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Switching only to Ableton, and you know, but yeah, so I'm pretty sure you can still do that with Fruity Loops.
Yeah.
I don't foresee that being a feature they would take away, you know. So
Right.
yeah. So if you really want, you know, gross beat and the secret Edison button,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, he
You
says
can
that
just have a
ImageLine
Fruity
is
Loop
trying to
VST.
kill any further VST sales.
boo,
Stop
boo.
support. Okay, so with ambience though, I'm gonna
Well
bring
put.
it back again.
No, yeah,
I'm
go.
sorry, but I'm
Ambiance.
fascinated. I have a tendency anytime I'm using ambient pieces, I will just stack the fuck out of like layers and shit because it seems like you can get away with so much more.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Are you a big fan of like trying to just mass load your ambience, or are you trying to just make like one count and like a specific frequency and like your stereo field, or like?
It depends. I think there's like sounds I have in my tracks that people think are complex and they're not. It's just lots of texture, and then like I use a lot of the same instruments, so I use flutes and Rhodes pianos
Sick.
a lot.
Good
and
combo.
I mean that flutes through distortion, like the lead in Rhinestones is just a albino 3 flute preset that sounds just like
Sick,
so it's
okay.
a sine wave with a white noise oscillator, so it sounds like a blown.
Yeah.
It's got that little breathiness to
Right,
it,
so you
and
can-
just
Right.
like that with pitch bend
Sure.
and play it and
Yeah.
do it all fucked up. Like the way I get those leads is like you play it and
Age-old
then you go
sound.
through you replay the MIDI, and while it's playing you hit random keys really fast with your fingers.
Oh, what?
And it gives it this like pitchy bendy.
Yeah, because
if you
it tries to
What?
pitch bend up to that.
Yeah,
You never
exactly.
done that before?
I've never heard
And-
anyone do that
yeah,
before.
so if you just
That's
know
crazy.
the key, you just hit those notes. I mean, sometimes you fuck up and hit a wrong note.
Sure,
but
sure.
Yeah, it's it's easier than like micro editing that in.
Yeah,
you know?
that
But
makes
it's
and it's
literally
more natural.
like you record it and then the second time you go.
That's
It's just
so
like, yeah.
fucking cool. That makes
Yeah.
so much sense, actually.
But yeah, so like pads will be flutes and the lead will be flutes and Rhodes pianos, and I mean they're all the same tone. It's the same, you know,
Yeah.
like
yeah,
sine
it's
wave
all
almost.
sine
You know?
wave.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, it just depends on the
Yeah.
register.
And the problem is too, sometimes with layering things like that, it all congregates in one frequency range. So then all of a sudden, like your 400 hertz is like
No, I know it's so hard.
That's-
What
makes
do
your
you do
throat
with
hurt.
that?
You're like,
That's always my
you
problem.
do
Yeah.
nothing. You just
send
let
it.
it exist.
you dip, and then all of a sudden you dip one other EQ, and you're like, now it sounds empty. Like it's fucked. It's fucked up. But
This is my life. This is so funny that yeah, okay. That's
we
good.
add and we dip, and we add and we dip.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been. We went through
we
a little bit of
nay-nay.
a mixing phase at the beginning of the year, and
mixing.
as we were fucking coming to an end, we're like, sometimes you just throw a notch
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
whatever the channel
Yeah.
you're thinking about
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
and then
Sweep
it's like,
it around.
Yeah.
that's like now there's
Yeah.
just this missing area that doesn't matter at all.
Every time I've made an EQ
over.
with like where you have like 15 little spikes going, it's never worked out. And then it's always like, oh, just one cut or like boost the highs a bit or just turn it down. Sometimes it's just a
Right.
matter of like, hey,
Right.
that's too loud.
back
So
to
one
the
thing, I don't
basics.
love mixing. It's something obviously you have to do, but like it's my least favorite part of producing.
you
So
mix
I just
exciting?
want to make it. You know?
Do you mix everything?
Yeah.
Do you have any labels that like are like, hey, we want to like mix this?
Well, so it depends. So like if they have a really like when I release on Dome of Doom, they're mixing or did they use Daddy Kev? who's
Okay.
One of the greatest
Yeah,
like mastering
I've heard the name.
dudes of all time. He's the guy who started Low End Theory and shit. And like, dude, his masters are so fucking nice. And if a label uses like Bo at 1087, like I will take that over.
Okay, fair.
But I have like an
Right.
upcoming EP on a label that's cool, and they were like, I mean, we could master it ourselves, but we think this sounds good. And I was like, yeah, because I master shit to play out, so it's
Right.
like the home
Right,
master,
same.
but I do it very dynamic, so it's always a bit quieter than you, like you know,
Oh,
just
fun. That's a-
slight. I mean, it. I
Like
like
in the negative
curves.
7
you know.
lefts,
There's
negative
not
8.
not brick walling nothing,
Right,
you know,
okay.
and it's like if it's dubstep, maybe I'd send it out to
Yeah.
get brick walled, but you know, like
Then it
with,
depends on the level of sine waves.
yeah, and with
Like-
my chill shit, it's just like, you know, there's no point in like, I don't want this to
No,
slam, you
no.
know, so. And yeah, so it's for the, you know, I've actually started just kind of being like, you know what, fuck it, we'll save money, and like if it's not a complicated song, we don't need to get it like mastered outside.
Yeah,
You know?
okay.
But some things like weird deep dubstep with a bunch of like spring verb and shit, I'm like, I need help. Like, I don't know how to.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Spring verbs.
That's
Love a spring verb.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Convolutions have been my shit lately.
It's a weird road to navigate, like trying to figure out, like, is my mix good enough? Like, I've referenced it a bunch of other tracks, like, it seems good enough, but what if the label wants it redone or
And it's
wants to mix it and then they send it back to you and you're like, ooh, this sounds like dog water.
That's happened to me sometimes.
yeah,
You're like,
terrifying.
it comes back all sharp and it's like missing low end. You're like,
Yeah, like,
what?
yeah.
But like, mixing is one of those things where the older I get, the more I do it, the more I don't know about it. It's like the more I learn, I'm like, sick, I know less than I did before.
Right.
You know,
It is like a total taste kind of thing, but also there's basics you have to understand because you're playing it on a giant rig.
And this is my issue, right? Because I love a bad mix. I love a shitty clipping kick drum. I love a sub that cuts out frequencies. Like, I love that, but that you can't do that. You can't always do that.
Right.
You know, like
you have to do it in like creative ways.
like SoundCloud rap era where it was just like the worst sounding music.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I deeply respect a bad mix, you know. It's like a bad tattoo. I'm like this this says character, you
Let's
know.
go.
But
Yeah.
but then like Ivy Lab, it's like so fucking pristine.
It is,
You
but
know?
it's also not. Like, that's what's crazy about it.
And
is
that's what
that
makes it so good.
It's so dirty, but it's so specifically
Some of
dirty.
their-
You're like,
Yeah.
how did you do that?
That's mastery.
Some of their tracks have like mud in the low end that like sounds good. And I'm like, God damn, dude.
fucking
Like,
Teacup has like one of the most iconic bass sounds of my existence, and it's just like 200 hertz and down, and it just runs down the frequency spectrum, and you're like,
And there's
Like,
no
what does this
like,
sound?
gaps.
Yeah.
It's just
I tried to remake that sound.
I tried to
and
remake
can't
it
get
in every song.
Yeah,
every
it
song
just
I
sounds
tried.
right, exactly.
horrible.
Every time you start
I'm-
a song, you're like, let me try and hit that fucking.
I'm
808.
100
Yeah,
convinced.
yeah.
I'm
They're
100%.
like, you just do an 808, like an octave or
I'll
two
do it,
up
I'll
or
do
whatever,
it.
and you're
Yeah,
like,
it'll be fine.
No, I think
that's
it's
not
like an oboe sample or something that they like resampled down into this weird bass sound that there's no way we could recreate.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've made like a bass sound from a bird one time.
Right.
Where it's
Yo,
like, it just, I
that's
played it the
sick.
lowest octave and it hit this like sub note and I was like, there we go.
That's it.
Like, that's why I like sampling. Cause like, you know,
right,
do
same.
shit like that. And like,
you get weird, janky
I like
stuff
a
you would never
good-
just like create intentionally.
I like a good mix like EEPROM does where like there's some analog stuff, there's some like, oh, here's a random just record snare,
EEPROM
and
is
then just like
the
a
best
square
sounding
wave
music in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah,
It's,
it's
like,
insane.
insane, yeah.
And when he does a
You know
live
what I
stream,
like? One of the best guys in the motherfucking world.
but his live streams,
just me.
like it makes you feel so dumb because like he's like, all right, and I have like an EQ on this one.
So crazy.
And then there's a limiter on the master, and that's just like
Yeah.
all that's happening. You're like,
Yeah.
Like, God damn it, dude.
fuck you and your like golden ears.
Back to the
No.
drawing board.
no, I
Yeah.
have fucking.
It's crazy.
15 things on my master.
Yeah.
Trying.
Actually,
Yeah.
I will fucking stack my master low key. But I mean, it's
Let's see. My
I do
master's
light
like
touches.
Yeah, what's your
my
master?
master's like EQ, compressor, second EQ.
What are the EQs doing?
And so the first one is for sometimes boosting the highs a little bit.
Oh,
just
okay.
a tinkle. Like, so one
Sure.
thing I've learned actually from Daddy Kev is like, if you're turning anything up over like 0.3 dB in your mix, you need to go back to the song. You need to fix it. If you're like
0.3?
well,
Really?
0.3 to like 0.7, you know, because like
Okay.
if it's something, especially since if I'm mastering my own music, like just go back in the song and fix it, you know.
Yeah.
But like, so yeah,
Sure,
sometimes
okay.
I'll turn the high up just a tiny bit, and I tend to clog my mid range because I like, you know, flute sounds.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like a little dip there, and then compressor, and then like a second EQ to tame the compressor, and then
Nice,
like
yeah.
a ultra maximizer, and then like a limiter. You know, nothing crazy.
Okay.
Nothing
Okay.
crazy, just
That's
enough
reasonable.
to like crank it up and
Yeah.
not lose the low end.
Right,
You know,
right,
but
right.
also not like sting the ears.
Yeah.
Right. Huge.
I'm trying to be better about that.
It's hard. I'm like, I love a good rim shot, and then I'll play it live, and I'm like, ah.
I know. Yeah.
I made my first rim shot track in a long time.
Welcome back.
And
Welcome back.
It's working because of Kilohertz's new fucking compactor that they just came out with, which is like a ring mod side chainer.
Sick.
But if you don't give it an input, I'm assuming it ring mods against itself.
That
So
makes
it's
sense.
going cycle to cycle and it's compressing it.
That's cool.
And yeah, I was able to like get this rim shot to kind of like be okay. I'm still not happy with it. I'd rather it just be like a cool snare drum.
Yeah. If you were happy with it, you wouldn't be doing a good job.
Right. I guess.
If you're ever like, this is good, I'm done. Like, you clearly fucked up somewhere
Right.
along the way.
You don't understand how this works. No,
You
you
failed.
are never satisfied.
Yeah. Correct answer is no.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's okay. We played it at the Black Box, not in the main room, in the lounge. And I was like, okay, it sounds fine.
If it sounds good
fine.
at the Black Box, you're set.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
set.
like, it sounds
Sure.
fine.
Yeah, if it
Like-
sounds bad anywhere else, it's not to be that guy. It's the engineer's fault.
yeah,
it's
it's the
like,
room.
the
Yeah.
room is bad. You know,
Yeah.
like, that's
That's part of the trick of it, though.
yeah.
Fucking
Oh yeah,
Caleb and I saw
real good story.
drum and bass night at the church.
Yeah.
Brownies and Lemonade show, and
Wild.
It was loud and muddy, like the church.
So muddy.
Yeah,
church.
sounds like
Yeah.
the church is just so
Dog
fucking
shit.
muddy.
Yeah.
I hate it. But
It's lo-fi.
they fucking play a Noisia track, and the room would just become good.
That's
And this is like-
insane,
Yeah.
and
dude.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Like a noisy
You
track
can
from like
do it.
2013 too. You're like,
you're like sick.
2013 too. That's so fucked up. You
Like,
always
the
described
room
it
would
as
just like tuck into what the song sounded like.
Yeah. It's funny because there's sometimes I play Bedtime Stories by Montauban in my sets.
Right.
cool.
And that shit sounds so fucking good. It's got the sharpest like lullaby twinkle tones in it, and they like smoothly wrap around the ear on a system. And when I put twinkles in my music and play it on a system, it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, like, dude, I do not understand
Twinkles
that.
can be hard.
It's from like
Yeah.
2012, and it's like, God damn it, dude. But also, he's, dare I say, goated with the sauce.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
it might be
easy.
goated.
Easy.
would put him on like Noisia level.
Oh,
honestly.
for sure.
Oh
You
yeah.
know?
I mean, homies with them.
He's on
Like,
a
like
crazy
they have a
level.
whole.
Oh yeah.
And thank you for bringing him up. Like,
Oh,
he's a guy who's like
legend.
all the fucking like
Absolute
heads
legend.
know they're.
Yeah.
But he's like not like
Yeah.
I don't know. He's sick though.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
that guy.
Shout out that guy. Also, to be fair, I think all those dudes are older, and I think it's one of those things where, like, a lot of things in my life, I'm like, how will I ever get there? And then I'm like, oh, I just had to be alive long enough.
Yeah.
Like, you
honestly,
kind
to
of
do
get
it.
there at one point,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I just needed to be. You can't learn
practice.
that. You know,
Well,
you
that
gotta,
and
yeah.
you can't quit.
Yeah.
Like as long as you
exactly.
don't quit and
Yeah.
you live long enough, you will get there.
You can
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
literally anything if you just don't stop doing it.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
I'm a
Right.
firm believer that, like, talent is a ruse.
I fully
You know,
agree.
that's talent
Yeah.
is not real.
I
You
think
can just do.
I think there's some people that are inherently born with some.
Yeah.
But they just have like. Or go ahead.
I was just gonna say hard work will always outbeat them if
Absolutely.
they
Yeah.
don't also do the work.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
problem with talent is
You get
it's
complacent.
it's not a ruse. It just is like your motivation gets fucked by your own
yeah,
talent.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Right.
the person
Yeah.
that is like kind of on like a lower level but still talented
Yeah.
is the one that's likely to be like, nah, I'm just gonna I'll spend more time than you will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to figure
Yeah.
this out, and then
I'll have
just
no
figure
life.
this shit out.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'll do that.
That's what it takes. It takes putting it first.
Yeah, there's a guy I heard on a
Insane.
podcast where
Insane work from all of us for even
where
trying.
he's like, oh, you think you're putting enough time in the DAW? Like you got to remember there's a Russian kid out there who doesn't know how hard it is to sound like Noisia.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Who just is. He has
Yeah.
no access. He's just like, I'll just spend all day. I'll just do this thing. I'll just
literally
figure it out.
changing the sonic landscape on
Yeah.
accident.
Yeah.
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 Like,
Dave
that'll
always says
happen.
this thing, or maybe you don't even always say it. I think you said it like twice ever, and it just stuck with me, and I keep bringing it up. So you know how everyone is always talking about like 10 years is like the mastery moment, and
Yeah.
like you pop off overnight at 10 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Dave is saying like 20 years is almost the new standard of the 10 years. Like,
Yeah.
just because the level has been pushed so much, and now we have the Noisias who've been doing it 20 plus years, and Tipper who's been doing it like 30, and
Yeah.
fucking all the dudes who are like the new pinnacle. Like 10 years, it's like, oh.
And I mean,
Level 1,
good
you
job.
did it.
I've seen
now
people-
you get to start.
I've seen people be really good much earlier than 10 years, but also
Right.
like they don't learn difficult lessons that all musicians and producers learn along the way, you know? Because like I just got on Facebook Memories 14 years ago, like last week I played my first show ever.
I saw that.
Yeah,
on
and
Facebook.
I was like, oh, God damn, dude. Like, but you know, like I've met people where I'm like, you make really good music. And they're like, yeah, I've been producing for 2 years, and I'm like,
Oh,
shit, dude. But the saddest part is I'm like, you're gonna hit the existential dread at some point, you know?
Yeah.
If you're this
coming.
good now, like you're in for some pain.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, you just
if
be
you're hard enough,
delusional
you'll
and push through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
push through.
Yeah. Who was
Like-
it that was like, maybe it was Nolan, like you hit a point. I don't think it was Nolan. But you hit
good
a point
save. I saw that at the corner of my eye.
in your production process where you start being like, have an existential crisis of just like, does it even sound good or loud?
You lose
or
a sense of what
mixed
good and bad
or, like-
is. And
and you're like,
no.
and then you're just swimming
'Cause
for like,
It's like knowledge.
I think
It's
that
like,
was
Yeah.
Nolan actually.
It's like when
Mr.
you have
Freak
too
Out.
much knowledge, you
Yeah.
lose your grip on reality,
Right.
and you're like, I've made
That's
things
hilarious.
that are so abstract, and I'm like, this is inherently good, and it sucks. It's like I'm making
Right.
a bad song,
Right,
But
right.
I've learned too much, and I've been
Right.
applying too many things, and I'm like, now I'm just making shitty music. It's like
on paper,
Yeah.
mathematically, it's good.
this should work, and
But it's
lo and behold, it
dog shit.
doesn't.
I can promise you that this is a
Yeah.
good song.
Yeah.
Legally,
Let me explain why it's
This
good.
is a good song.
This is absolutely
Widowy
a good
guys,
song.
this is a great
Widowy,
song.
it's
Covering
best
a
song.
lot of bases.
Widowy,
It's pretty good.
Might be
guys.
the best song you ever heard.
Listen, guys, I'm gonna get so many girlfriends.
I don't even care. Fucking, yeah.
Yeah, that's 100% a thing, and it
Yeah.
still happens. So I have to
Yeah.
reference. I have to
Yeah.
reference fairly often,
Yeah.
because otherwise I totally forget what
So-
good is.
That's
Yeah.
what's fucked up about. I don't know if this is true at all. It's just rumor that I heard from friend of a friend. But apparently Jade Cicada just references his other songs
I
for
can't do
his
that.
mixes.
See, I've done that. I've referenced like masters other people have mastered. Where I'm
Okay.
like, okay, they made my song sound good. How do I like?
How
but
do
it's
I
not
do
something
that?
I'm not like A and Bing my own tracks to my
Yeah,
own tracks
sure.
all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like sometimes I'm like writing a certain style of song, and I'm like, how do I make that sound like this? You know, at some point, but
Right. Let me see. Like this song did really well.
because
People like the way this sounds. Let me
Like,
see how I can adjust.
I don't think anyone should A/B themselves to Noisia. Like
I know,
you're gonna
it's just
ruin your life.
disheartening.
You're gonna have
yeah.
a bad time.
I
Yeah,
agree and
it's
disagree.
just- it's-
I agree and disagree.
I believe
Yeah.
in pushing and aiming for the stars, but I also believe in like not disparaging yourself on accident.
Right, you need to have a healthy look on it.
Yes.
You need
And
to have like.
I'm not mentally healthy enough
me
to
neither.
A/B to Noisia. You know, like,
But I don't necessarily-
It's not working. It's not
I
gonna
don't
do good.
A/B to Noisia, but I do just listen to Noisia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
That's,
just like-
yeah.
There you go.
Yes, this is fucking so good.
I'm not mentally healthy enough to listen to Noisia.
Right, and then I go and I make music. But I think there's a level of referencing where I think it's good to trust your gut on some things.
Yes, that's not to be
Because-
that guy, but at the end of the day, that is the final straw.
Because I
If
think
it sounds good and you know it sounds good, that's it.
if you think it's cool,
And that's
Yeah.
true.
then
That's-
it's
that's the
it's
final
fairly
line.
cool.
Yeah, that's
Like-
and it's I mean I've preached this before. That is the final straw. You
Right.
know in your heart if it's good or if it's not good.
Right.
And even if it's confusing, it's like you know if something's good, and if it's good, put it out, and if it's not good, don't put it out.
Right.
You know, that's
Right.
it's
Which is-
hate
it's-
to make it that simple, but it's like that's one thing I've learned getting older is like that
Yeah.
boils down to that. You know,
It's
I mean,
almost just taste.
it is. No,
Yeah.
it absolutely
Yeah,
is.
you're
It
just-
absolutely is.
Admiring someone else's taste.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you listen to their song, you're like,
Yeah.
oh yes, what a nice choice
Okay.
that you made.
Well, that's
pick
all
nice
it
things.
is a bunch of choices
Yeah.
the whole way along.
Yeah.
Which is like, you
Oh,
kind
it's
of
so
have to
moving.
have
Wow,
a
you put
good
that together
taste
so well.
to
Yeah.
even be a good music producer.
No, you
'Cause
have to. You have to
it's-
know it's dope. You can't,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I mean, well, and you can be a producer and have no taste. I mean, there's people who, like commercially produce music for like you know
Sure.
basketball games and like
Even those
DVD
people
menus.
have-
Right,
you know?
but that's like,
yeah.
that's mathematical taste.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
they've learned
exactly.
the equations and they understand.
Yeah.
But then there's guys like that are just like,
Boys, dude.
you know, they're just like,
They're running
whatever.
off taste, dude.
Yeah, they're just purely just throwing shit at the wall, and they're like,
Yeah.
we should print that.
Legends, dude.
Yeah,
Legendary
absolute
boys.
legends.
Yeah, you had mentioned
Shout out
something
Pogo.
earlier, but like, I was watching. I think I've brought this up multiple times. I was watching some video about getting into flow state,
Yeah.
and it was like some scientist being like,
Yeah.
yes, we have studied flow state,
Yeah,
and here
okay.
are all the things." And he was like, "Well, let's give you some tips and tricks." But the one thing that stuck out to me hard was when you are in flow state, your egocentric part of the brain, whatever that part is, the frontal cortex or whatever, is like dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you could just like, and as soon as you are sad or happy about the thing, it goes away.
Yeah. Yeah. Then it's gone.
It just-
Yeah.
You are
You're
now
already
not in
losing
flow
track.
state, and
Yeah,
You're
that
already
makes sense.
losing
You're-
ground.
It's
and
like-
we're back into like
It's like if you reach enlightenment, the second you acknowledge that you've reached enlightenment, you've
Yes.
lost the enlightenment
Yes.
type
Yes,
shit. You know?
let's go,
dude,
man. Hell yeah.
So it's like same
that's
shit.
how
dude.
it works, dude. You fucking
The second you're like, I'm
you
in a
leave
flow
your
state.
body, you realize
It's
you
gone.
left your body, and you're like,
Right.
fuck, and you
Fuck,
just suck
dude.
right back
Yeah.
in your body, and you're like,
laying on the floor.
shit, I want to be out of my body
Yeah.
again. Get me out of this
Which,
prison.
which I think I think that's why it's good to have like other things you can do.
Yes,
Because
yeah.
I have to constantly like close the DAW, like
Dude.
completely close the DAW to be like, I don't know what's happening anymore. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go do something else.
I'm gonna go
like,
tend to the fish tanks.
Yeah,
Dude,
like I need to.
12 fish tanks in our house now. or
I've
whatever.
recently got into Photoshop, and it's the first time in years
go.
where like I was doing something and I looked up and like 6 hours went by and I was
Yo.
like, holy shit! I was like, that hasn't happened. And
That's
like, because
cool.
music like that happens, but I'm
It's
so
in smaller
aware.
spurts.
I know
Yeah.
how long it takes me to do every action in a song that I can like. Okay, if I added reverb and EQ'd it, it's been 3.5 minutes. Like you know, like but with this,
Right.
like all of a sudden it was like the sun was setting, and I was like, oh my god, dude! Like, and
Wow.
it's
That's cool.
It feels
Right.
I feel like a little boy doing Photoshop, dude. It's so
yeah.
sick. It's so
yeah, that's
sick.
how it was when we were learning Blender in like the pandemic era. We're
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Yeah, dude,
Right.
no, it's phenomenal. It's
Yeah.
crazy to learn something that's fun. You know, learn
Yeah.
something that's like.
I mean, learning
healthy.
things
It
are
keeps
the
you
shit.
young.
it's the best. No,
that's the best.
that's what life is about.
Yeah.
truly.
It is what it's
100%.
about.
Yeah, that's
I
Wait, life
learn-
is about what?
learning.
Learning, yeah.
Just constantly
Learn shit,
learning.
Teach
Yeah.
shit, make shit.
yeah.
And like we were talking about earlier, the Noisias and Amontobins and Restraints of the world and the Tippers, they were all the guys who were just like, I'm going to keep going.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep.
yeah.
Oh, I reached the limit. Now let me fucking push the ceiling
Yeah.
into like branches of new territory.
Thank
like,
fucking God they kept going, dude.
thank God.
I don't know what I'd do without them.
Dude, for
Dude.
real.
Be a sadder man.
Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out the boys.
Big boys.
The big. Shout out the big
Big
dogs.
ups, the boys.
Shout the big dogs, dude.
And we're still going. The community as a whole, you know,
Oh, yeah.
the people who are
We're still
raised
going.
on those guys, like
Yeah.
they're gonna be the next pushers.
Yeah.
And like, where's shit gonna go? It's so exciting.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Maybe it'll get really bad.
Watch it.
Like
yeah, it
like
just gets
like
horrible.
like
for a
rap
second.
in like 2005. Or just like it's like a dark.
We have
age.
a weird era.
Yeah,
where it's
like
just-
where it was like post Usher but pre Lil B.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Yeah.
"Ugh, what's going on?
was the
I mean,
I
dubstep
don't
has
believe
its
that.
moments.
Dubstep's gotten
yeah.
bad and it's gotten good.
I know it's
I mean,
weird.
oh, for
Dubstep is
sure.
weird.
I haven't talked to Yeti
the
about
last-
this once. Like
In the
dubstep
last
is
year, it's been weird.
yeah.
the last year.
Yeah, just like,
Yeah.
not to cut you off, but who did we have on making 140? I can't remember who it was, but they're like, if you're not making it, you're not paying the bills right now.
Oh,
like
it
it is
Oh.
the hot
That
thing.
was,
Yeah.
yeah.
like a Contra or
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
frequent.
yeah, yeah.
It's
It's
funny
frequent.
because it's saying all roads end at 140.
Which is something.
That's right.
Oh man, that's something I would have never thought I'd hear in my
I
lifetime.
know, isn't that
Like,
crazy?
oh, if you're not
That's so
making
crazy.
dubstep, you're not paying the bills. Like,
Yeah.
wait, you must have that backwards.
Especially like
if you're making dubstep, none of your bills are paid. And they're
Right.
like, no.
I think
Right,
he
it's-
literally meant 140 though, like across the board.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, like
That's a lot of genres.
it's a hectic
It is.
moment in the world.
Yeah.
So faster. It's not 128.
It's not 128. It's not 128.
It's 140.
It's not.
Right now.
Yeah.
We're in a 140
It's 140,
era.
dude.
That's all it is.
Good era. You know,
It's a good era.
As someone
I like
who
a little grime.
someone who wrote a
lot.
lot of 140 like 10 years ago, it feels good to circle
and
back.
grew up on
Yeah.
it.
And
Yeah.
luckily, I'm very lucky. Like right now, like since 140 is such a thing, I have just started playing my older songs. I'm playing tracks I released like 9 years ago.
I want some of these.
And like, yeah, dude, it's just like so how it looped around,
Right.
and I'm like, oh,
Thank
like
God.
it's like you have like saved, like it's like canned goods. I'm like, oh, like these like sick, like these. Oh, this will this will work.
Prepping for this moment.
no,
Yeah, exactly.
On
Legit
accident, dude.
prepper. Legit
Yeah, on
prepper.
accident.
A 140 prepper. I'm gonna write that down. 140 prepper.
That's so sick.
Preparation
I
140.
mean, that is
140
like
Preparation
If-
140.
if you last long enough, you start to see that. Like it's the same thing with like
The cycles.
in the 20 teens, the early 20 teens, the same time that like bro step was starting to pop off.
Yeah.
You had the Kavinskis and the guys making the 80s kind of
yeah, vaporwave.
the vaporwave started under the really
Dude,
ramp
vaporwave
and-
synthwave thing
Right.
that popped
and
off.
guess
That
what?
was
That's going to
crazy.
be back in probably less
Oh, yeah.
than 10 years.
Dude, we
Yeah.
got big jeans. We've got fucking
it's
like
going to start popping off
Oh,
again here
okay.
Yeah.
within
So-
no time, which
When-
is so weird.
2 questions. When did the first glitch hop thing pop off? And then how long are we from that cycle? Because that's my
I feel like
era.
glitch hop is coming
I
on a couple
remember-
times.
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah,
We
well, I
might be in
remember
it.
that
we
was
might be. We're
that was
getting
like
close.
the second thing I made when like in 2010 I went through a glitch hop phase, like 100
you?
BPM, because like OPO was really big back
Yeah,
then,
OPO.
and like
Yeah.
songs named like Wiggle Face and shit like that.
I mean,
Like,
Tipper
you know,
too. He came
yeah.
out with this trip hop in like 2008 or something, and it was just a bunch of hip hop beats
Yeah.
that were Tipper-esque, but they had like no vocals and they were strictly
Yeah.
like I remember freestyling over them in my truck,
Yeah,
like high school year, being like,
Crazy.
"Yeah, fucking yeah,
I
The whitest thing ever.
Yeah.
yeah."
Just Tipper music with a white guy
Well,
rapping over it.
It was before
Hell,
in
Tipper.
high school.
It was before Tipper
In high
really
school.
like made his like
Yeah,
super
totally.
loopy stuff.
Totally.
It was like the California rolls where he was like weird, but it wasn't like weirder than Schmongle. You know, it was kind of like
Sure.
Speaking
I don't
of,
know.
I have a name for everyone out there. I make coffee with an AeroPress.
Amen.
It's I don't know if you've ever seen it.
I
It's
have
like a
one in-
French press.
I
yeah.
have one, yeah.
So in the AeroPress
yeah, okay.
pamphlet,
Yeah, totally.
it tells you that when you stir the coffee grounds, it says stir at a turbulent wiggle.
Yeah.
And my friend, like, he
Turbulent
heard that and he was
wiggle.
like, "That's a Tipper song." And I was like,
is.
"It probably is, dude." Like, yeah. So anyone who wants that one, I would never.
That's this guy.
You
You'll
know,
that's
love
me.
it.
Can
You'll
I
love
claim
it.
that?
She's
You know
all
what-
yours,
you know
dude.
what
I
you
have
should
that
do?
blessing?
I would not name a song,
Turbulent
not in a
wiggle?
bad way, but dude, it's all yours.
What
dude.
you
I
should
want-
do
I
is
want
give him a couple turbulent wiggle voice lines
I can do that for
he
you.
can throw
Ooh, yeah,
in.
give me
Oh,
get
you
started.
can
Do it right
vocode
now.
him.
Okay, everybody quiet.
Turbulent wiggle.
Boom. I
Like
can work
a
with
scary, like, you know,
Perfect.
scare the wooks.
that. Yeah,
Right. Yeah. Scare them wooks.
The fart sound.
Turbulent wiggle.
I actually just
That
ended
was
my
good.
black box set with a fart sound.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Nice.
sneak those in there.
I was
one,
pretty
No one
excited.
knows.
Yeah.
Well, it's either no one knows or no one cares,
pretty-
which is even
yeah.
scarier.
It was kind of a bummer though because so I played my last song and then there's this big moment and then an impact and it feels like it's done, but I wait 5 seconds and then do the fart sound.
Sick.
But everyone was like cheering by then. So the fart
like,
sound,
shut the fuck up.
Right,
You
you
couldn't
almost
even
need to-
like hear it.
Wheel it.
yeah.
Right, you almost
listen.
You missed the best part.
hang on. Shut up.
The best part of my set, you just cheered.
Yeah,
through
you,
it.
just
you should
only
probably
play the
grab
part.
the deck. Shut up. You should just grab the deck and wait and be like, yeah, thank you, and then
It
wait
would be
till
funny
it
to
dies down.
scratch a fart.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a... Because when you let go, it's like... Oh.
Oh my god, I'm getting some ideas.
Yeah.
Some turtle
Like my whole,
wiggles.
he's frantically writing shit down. Farts.
Farts at black box.
AeroPress question mark. I also cannot suggest making coffee with an AeroPress enough. One of the best ways to make coffee.
Is that
It is very good.
Okay, so is that the tube
Yeah, it's the one.
pressy?
Yeah, great
Okay,
for camping.
that shit.
Yeah,
Great for
that
camping. Yep.
Not gonna
Yep.
lie.
Yeah,
That
it
is-
makes like half espresso, half French press. Great for camping. Great for day-to-day activities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it except by doing too much coffee.
See, that's my dilemma. So I start with AeroPress and make like 10 cups in the regular coffee pot, and then like the first cup to get me going will be an AeroPress.
Nice,
And then,
nice.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
like
good
that
move.
move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hit it with the really nice one.
start off
first.
strong. Yeah, exactly. And then just the rest is to keep you going.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
favorite is probably the Chemex. That's probably my favorite style of coffee because it's just like if you put an African bean in there, dude.
I love an African blend. Very good.
Yeah, so
Ethiopian
I worked
coffee
it.
is
Yeah, it is the shit. It's
Every-
it's because
That
it's
coffee.
the oldest coffee. It's
That makes sense.
it's what we used to get all the time.
Okay, I was
The
wondering.
most
Yeah,
diverse
it's
that shit
coffee
was so
landscape.
Yeah,
fucking
it-
good.
It almost tastes
It-
like tomatoes.
Yeah,
Like
and
it's
pie.
like it's like
It
got a
tastes like
pie,
raspberry
sun-dried
pie.
tomato flavor.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
And
Very
it brews like
flowery
super bright.
sometimes.
Yeah.
It looks
And
red.
see, that's-
you're
that's
like,
Almost like tea.
When
Yeah.
you put milk
To
in
an
coffee and
extent,
it
yeah.
looks kind of orange, like that's how you know you've got a fucking good cup. you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I'm not a dark roast guy. I'm a light roast guy
No,
through and
light
through.
roast all day.
Oh,
I
for
need
sure.
I need caffeine. You know,
Yes.
light roast got caffeine and they got
Unless it's
flavor.
Yes.
Unless you get Robusta bean, then it's just dog shit caffeine.
Yeah.
It just goes like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is all Starbucks. Like,
Yeah.
it's not good. You want to get Arabica beans.
Yep.
And you want to go for African.
Preach.
And the smaller, tighter the bean, the better time you're going to have.
I've been saying
Trust
this for
me.
years.
Tighter
Yeah.
the bean.
Tighter the bean, dude.
Yeah, actually.
You
Air
should
horn
start
that
a
one. There you go.
little coffee shop
And
together.
that includes
Absolutely.
espresso
Alright.
beans. Like,
I'm too tired.
a blonde espresso bean is always going to be better. I
Yep.
don't care what anybody
Yeah,
says.
I agree.
Anybody says. They're out of their mind.
Yeah.
Like, you want the acidity. It's how you
do.
get the nice little foam top.
You
It's
do.
how you get the full body of
Yep.
the fucking shot. God, I love espresso.
Yeah, me too. Respect.
I worked in the industry for years.
I can tell. I can tell
yeah,
you're a man.
I fucking
Man
I
of taste.
love that shit. And so now we just have a coffee machine that's downstairs hooked up to the main line that
Sick.
we just make an air pot
Yeah,
every day.
it's so sick,
That's
honestly.
phenomenal.
It is just drip, but at this point, I just need lots of coffee
Yeah.
and I need it not to
Oh, yeah.
suck.
Yeah,
and
no,
that's
that's-
basically my baseline
Drip
right
coffee can. I mean, I'm like, life's too short to spend a lot of time making coffee every day.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you're
Right.
gonna drink a lot of it,
We have
just
beats to
drink
make.
good drip
now.
coffee.
Right, right.
Exactly.
Like you wish.
I have tears
Like
to
there's
cry.
some weird
Tears
part
to
of me
cry.
that wishes I had the time to like be like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
but the
that'd be
cigarette's
sick.
waiting.
Packing.
Yeah,
my
exactly.
thing.
Zig's out by the time that's.
Yeah. The
And
tobacco is
I
waiting.
have like a bunch of things I need to do.
Yep.
But
Right.
like
smoke.
it would be nice
Yeah.
to not be wanting to just be like, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Let
Can't
me
fathom
just
that. But I
Right.
feel like if you could do whatever you want,
Artistically
like
make some.
it's the time crunch that makes it better.
I mean, if I could,
You know,
yeah,
yeah.
right.
it's the lack of that
Right.
makes it
It's the
gives you
journey.
the yearn.
It's the journey.
If we could go all the way, you just get like a nice La Marzocco, like mini espresso.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's like $6,000.
Yeah.
And it's all copper.
the kind of the one like in
And
The
it's like-
Sopranos.
Yeah, yeah.
He
It's
goes
like a
to Carmela.
nice. Yeah, it's like a nice one.
Oh, yeah.
And like that, you can do quick.
Yeah.
And it's got all the caffeine you want. You
Yeah.
can add it just straight to water for
Yeah.
Americano, and boom, you got a coffee cup. Or you can just fucking take it, have little sips, which is the best.
Oh, the best.
But it costs $6,000.
Yeah, and Polly drops off one of those to Carmela, and she's
Yeah.
like, "This is a $8,500 coffee maker."
Yeah.
He's like, "It's a little gift for you." And it's
Yeah, I
like,
repaired
oh,
a couple of
oh,
those.
So-
They're great. They're
You guys-
so cool.
You guys know how Killsmith does his like Grillsmith?
Never heard of her.
Yeah, he's an up and comer. He's been producing for like 3 months or something, but he has potential.
He's a cutie.
He does
Handsome
his
devil.
Grillsmith events. You
Yeah.
guys should do like a coffee event.
I mean,
something.
Sit coffee and sit. Well, so
It's 6 in the morning.
Necromancer does coffee and Sig event.
Who?
Necromancer.
Oh, I don't know.
He's from Minneapolis. DJ Necromancer. He
DJ Necromancer?
Yeah,
That's such a
he's,
good fucking
I know,
name.
God
God
yeah,
damn it.
dude, he's
I
a
know
drum
this
and bass
name.
jungle legend.
Let's go.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
out of Minneapolis, and infrasound, he does the like morning coffee and cig
Oh,
jungle
see,
sets.
he's on it.
Yeah,
he's
no, like
on it.
every infrasound they give him to like 10 to 11:45 or something,
That's
and he
so legit.
Everyone
Coffee
drinks
and
coffee
cig
and
is sick.
chain smoke cigs and listens to
Yes.
fucking jungle.
That's
Dude.
so
That's
sick.
my
He's
morning.
goated.
so
He's
sick.
one of the most
That
goated
is
boys
the
out
best.
there.
Oh my god.
That a boy.
I
Yeah,
want
so
to band with him to be able to.
I know. How do
be
we help
able to
him
also
do that more?
that.
A fucking legend.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah, so
legend.
I had this idea with my buddy Jay back in the day where we'd make like morning clubs where instead of a bar you just have you just have a couple baristas.
You're just playing like
Yeah.
chill UKG.
Yeah,
or
well, that
whatever.
or just like some lo-fi beats, like
Yeah.
super chill, and it's not even like a dance floor. There's just like tables.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like a
It's
cafe.
a yoga corner.
Yeah, yeah.
There's an area where people do yoga.
Right. But there also
it's sick.
is like an area where like
You're chilling.
if it starts popping off, then you start making it more and more like you can come here and get your morning exercise while having some coffee and listening to some beats.
Sounds fire.
Does sound fun.
Yeah, it was a cool idea, but I need money.
Yeah. Heard
Yeah.
that.
So
Someone please
here we are.
invest.
Oh, beans and beats.
Jesse Ventura.
Beans and beats is good. Speaking of beans and beats, we've been doing this for an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, we went overtime.
Yeah.
We did go over. I don't know if you
Goddamn.
need to
We've been rolling.
get it out of here or not. But
I kind of do, but I wasn't gonna
no, you're good.
was
You're good.
gonna-
No,
You're
let's
good.
call it.
frantically get
We're
up.
having
And, my front door's open. I do have to piss.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
anyway,
We'll
so
call
Let's
it.
just land it.
Just
Cut it.
land it.
Yeah, we'll just call it right
We'll
now.
land
Bye.
this plane.
No, just kidding. Folks, thank you for swinging in for 229.
Thank you,
with
Joanna
DMVU.
Newsom.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shrimp Nuts.
Shout
Chad
out
was
this guy.
popping. Thank you, Chad.
You can find him at DMVU on most things.
Most things. And hey, thank you guys for having me.
Hey, yeah,
Bro.
dude, thank you. Of
course,
Let's
man.
love having
pleasure.
you.
This was a
good.
great time.
It was
As
good.
they
I
say,
think the
Chick-fil-A.
last time I saw you was at a house party somewhere in Lakewood 15 years ago.
Yikes.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Yikes for me too. I'm pretty sure I was on
I
acid.
wasn't there. Hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
yeah, it's all good.
I'm sorry for whatever I said.
I don't
there.
think you said anything.
Actually, that's how I know you actually saw me.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I would have been
Yeah.
silent in
Yeah.
the corner.
Yeah.
So, yep.
And I think I don't remember.
Sick. Me neither.
Yeah.
Respect.
Thanks, guys. We love you. Like, subscribe, and follow.
Bye, everybody.
And we'll do it back to
Bye.
you, maybe. Bye.
Bye.
Hell yeah, boys.